G'day Internet, my name is Aaron Keeling and this is my YouTube channel, Backyard Politics, where I talk about politics in my backyard. Today I'm going to be talking about the NBN, and instead of going through all of its history and the timeline of events, I'll put a link to the Four Corners episode that did a pretty good job of that last October. But I just wanted to say something really quickly because I've got to rush off to work right about now. We really like to complain and perhaps even enjoy it sometimes and think it's cathartic. I don't know. But the NBN, it's a piece of shit. It's a piece of crap. That's my cat. It's awful. I'm getting 1 megabytes per second. 0.1 megabytes per second. You gotta see this. Oh crap! Roll over again. You can hear all the birds, and so anyway. The NBN, it's really bad. I think we can go into kind of explaining why it's bad, and whose fault it is, and why we're not getting really good internet. Or we can try to be a bit pragmatic and see if there's anything we can do right now to fix it. And the simple answer is no. I guess what all the experts are saying is that we need optic cable fibering to the home or to the premise for really good internet speed. And at the moment we're getting it to a box, either at the end of our street or even worse, somewhere in our neighborhood. And the longer the cable is, the cat's just jumped onto the table. Please don't knock my phone off. Hi, cat. Alright, so the internet is pretty bad, and we can blame the NBN boss, we can blame the government, we can blame Labour, we can blame Telstra, we can blame the other internet service providers, we can blame the customer service operators who have to take our calls and were a bit snappy at us that one time. When we called them, we were a bit snappy with them. And we can be mad at the people who install it, the contractors who have to meet their quota of 10 or however many installations of the day. And so there's a lot of people that we could be mad at. And that doesn't really help us at all. We've still got crap internet. Or we can just play with our cats and dogs and rescue birds from pumpkin patches, do a little dance, make a Milo or a coffee, and call up your representative. Tell them that if this matter is important to you, which it probably is if you're educating yourself about why it's a problem. Because we don't like learning stuff unless it's important to us, or if we want to know something. If something doesn't seem important or relevant to us, we're not going to learn about it. But the NBN, it's important, and it's been a election issue since 2007, when Kevin Rudd first introduced it. And it was an issue in the 2010 election with Julia Gillard and Tony Abbott, and it was an issue again with Kevin Rudd and Malcolm Turnbull in the 2013 election. And we chose Malcolm Turnbull and Tony Abbott's NBN plan over the Liberal government. And the Liberal government did make some pretty big mistakes, and I'm going to list them here, but actually I'm going to talk about them. So they rolled them out to regional areas first, which probably wasn't a smart idea, because they didn't need them as much and they're a bit more protective of their nature strips. See this video. And they also kind of they just didn't foresee a couple of really really obvious errors, or they didn't plan to make a mistake ever, and they did make a couple of mistakes, and it was blowing out of budget. Kevin Rudd said that the NBN plan would cost us $4 billion. Well, a year later, he revised that to $45 billion, which is, I'm not good at maths, but almost over 10 times as much as what he initially promised. And little old ladies that, see, contractors ripping out, stuff in their nature strip got pretty upset. It was like, oh, what's this? Whereas today, 10 years later, 13 years later, 10 years later, we're all for people ripping up our nature strips, just give us that fast internet speed. But, our usage of the internet has changed. I'm not going to slap the chair. And I think we all know that it's going to get to optic fiber to the home eventually. Even this NBN system at the moment, they're saying that upgrades are part of the system, and that their system at the moment is just to roll it out as quickly as possible. And I think when it comes to the election, we've got to be a very pragmatic because that's just one electorate of an area. We've got to be a very pragmatic country, I guess, and choose something that we're all really happy with. And we've got to task the politicians of selling it to us. Because, and I really hope we don't pick the team that just offers us the best and can't deliver it. I really hope that we make this a good election issue, and that we can decide discerningly. Discerningly, that's what I'm going for. Anyway, so until then, until the next election, until 2019 is our next election. 2020, 2021 is when this whole thing is supposed to be rolled out. This is my internet speed at the moment. It's really great, isn't it? So if this isn't going to get to you for another couple of hours, I'm sorry. I guess I'm going to just play with my cat. But that's all I've got to say. Enjoy your day. Gonna look forward to keeping you updated on all of this week's news. So catch me again tomorrow. Bye!